Jamie Carragher predicts how Man United will line up in Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 formation. With a controversial choice at wing-back. Ruben Amorim begins duties as Manchester United manager on November 11th. The 329-year-old will take charge of his first game after the international break. Jamie Carragher has cast doubt on Matthijs de Ligt and Harry Maguire playing together under Ruben Amorim, while putting forward a surprise candidate for the left wing-back role. The Red Devils are counting down the days until their new manager begins his duties at Old Trafford, following confirmation of his arrival last week. United supporters will have to wait until their clash against Ipswich at Portman Road on November 24th to see Amorim's first starting lineup, but until then there will be plenty of speculation on how his side could line up. The Portuguese boss has almost exclusively deployed a back three in recent seasons, and the expectation is that this preference will continue in Manchester. However, it raises questions over the suitability of the current roster and necessitates some stars while playing in unfamiliar positions. This includes the central defence, where Carragher believes Lisandro Martinez could flourish, but he has concerns about the fit de Ligt and Maguire playing together. I think it might suit Martinez in this position. The former Liverpool defender said on Sky Sports, "I can't see de Ligt or Maguire in the wide positions. They will not be able to cope. I don't think they can play in the same back three. Euro has come in as a young player, he's a project for the club and I'm sure they'll work with him. He can probably deal with the pace as well." On United's prospective midfield, Carragher added, "When I've seen Sporting play the two central midfielders, don't just sit here. They will push up and be really aggressive on the opposition's players. It will be about energy there. How often do we see teams with 3 or 4 players in there? People talk about playing the box in there, so it will be really interesting to see how they cope with that defensively. His out-of-possession setup will be fascinating when he doesn't have the best players or team in the league." The most surprising inclusion in Carragher's predicted 11 came at left wing-back. The ex-defender picked a central defence consisting of de Ligt, Martinez and Euro, a central midfield of Manuel Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo, and he placed Nasser Mazraoui at right wing-back. Further forward, Rasmus Højlund led Carragher's hypothetical team just ahead of Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford in number 10 positions. That left a final, nominally defensive position to fill, and Carragher opted for Alejandro Garnacho, though he conceded that his selection could create issues when facing elite teams. When you look at his setup at Sporting, at times these players are asked to be really high, attacking, and they're going to have to be good in 1v1 situations. He added, "But that's when Man United are dominating the ball, maybe being at Old Trafford. But when you look at the fixture list, they've got Arsenal away early on, and that will be very interesting. If you're playing against Bukayo Saka and they're dominating and they're at home, on the front foot, and Garnacho is getting asked to play as a left fullback." No, abruptly said former Manchester United striker Dimitar Berbatov.